It's your day in tech history, and it's brought to you by our friends over at Carbonite, where you can get a 15-day free trial by going over to geekazine.com/carbon-free. Jeffrey Powers here. I welcome you to the Day in Tech History, a full rundown of technology history 7 days a week. Subscribe to the show via iTunes, Stitcher, or download right from dayintechhistory.com. Now let's find out what happened on this day, your day in tech history. February 26th, 1991 is where we're going to start. Tim Berners-Lee introduces the WorldWideWeb, which is the first web browser and WYSIWYG HTML editor. 1996, Silicon Graphics acquires Cray Research for $767 million. It became the leading supplier of high-speed computing machines in the United States. 1997, 3Com announces that it would acquire US Robotics, the world's largest maker of consumer modems, $6.6 billion in stock. In 1998, Sony releases the PlayStation memory cards in black, candy orange, cherry red, crystal, emerald, gray, island blue, and lemon yellow. And in 1999, Intel introduces the Pentium III processor, which operates at 450 or 500 megahertz and features a 9.5 million transistors, 100 megahertz bus, 64-bit bus. The processor is based on the 0.25 micron processor, and it included 70 new streaming SIMD extensions. It was codenamed Katmai. And now this word from our friends over at Carbonite who want to help you pursue your passion. February is the month of love, groundhogs, and static electricity. Colder homes are nice for computers, but the static charges they give from being too dry can be more than a shock to your system. They could render your computer useless. If you don't protect from the winter month, you could find your machine and all of its data gone. Carbonite is here to help with that. Founded in 2005, Carbonite backs up over 300 billion files to their secure servers, from photos of your newborn to important videos of the family and friends, not to mention those years of scanned documents you've been spending days digitizing. All of it gets stored in their secure cloud so you're protected from fire, theft, other acts, but also able to pull it down from your iPad to show those cute pictures to friends and family. Your data is secure, encrypted, and free from static electricity, and if you are a small business in the healthcare market, Carbonite can help since they are HIPAA compliant. It's your life backed up for $59.95 a year, a small investment in important files. For more information, check out geekazine.com/carbon-free. That's geekazine.com/carbon-free. Back up now, back up often, and back up off-site with Carbonite. Now let's get back into your day in tech history. In 2002, AMD demonstrates the next generation 64-bit processor, codenamed Hammer. 2003, after a 3.5-week trial, Oleg Zezev, a Kazakhstan citizen, is convicted in a Manhattan federal court on one count of attempted extortion, one count of sending extortionate threats, one count of conspiracy to commit extortion, and one count of computer intrusion. He was also known as Alex. He hacked into Bloomberg computer systems in order to steal confidential information and then attempted to extort $200,000 from Bloomberg by threatening to disclose the confidential information to Bloomberg's customers and the media. Zazev was a chief information technology officer at Kazkommerts Securities in Kazakhstan. In the spring of 1999, Bloomberg provided database services to Kazkommerts. Kazkommerts would then provide with Bloomberg software needed to gain access to Bloomberg's services over the Internet. March of 2000, Zazev manipulated Bloomberg software to bypass Bloomberg's security system in order to gain the unauthorized access to the computer system so he could do this dastardly deed. In 2004, John Zuccarini is sentenced to 30 months in prison on charges of using over 300,000 misleading Internet domain names, such as Bob the Builder, spelled incorrectly, Disneyland, of course, spelled correctly or incorrectly, and Teletubbies, once again, spelled incorrectly. It played upon the misspellings and variations of legitimate domains to lure minors to pornographic websites. Also in 2004, Nicholas Jensen, a freshman at Iowa University, is arrested and charged with electronic and mechanical eavesdropping, unauthorized computer access, and harassment after Jensen hacked into his former roommate's email account, altered messages his roommate had sent to a pastor regarding the desire to join a clergy. 2008, European Union regulators fine Microsoft for failing to comply with a 2004 antitrust order to change reasonable fees for patent licenses on operating system software. Also in 2008, Yahoo launches Yahoo Buzz. Apple releases iPhone software version 1.1.4, and Representative Ed Markey announced that he will be preparing legislation that would impose a slew of new obligations on wireless carriers, including forcing them to sell unsubsidized phones without long-term contracts. And in 2009, Carol Bartz begins the cleanup of Yahoo by handing out pink slips. Sends out an announcement to the group letting everybody know what is going on. Speaking of layoffs, Cisco announced layoffs of 250 jobs in a restructuring effort. And a man watched the Chicago Bears from his laptop on a cruise ship in the month before. Because of this, AT&T charged him $27,000 for the 3-hour game. And that's your Day in Tech History. My name is Jeffrey Powers, www.dayintechhistory.com. All the show notes are over at wikizine.com, Geekazine's wiki. And, of course, you can like the Facebook page and follow Twitter at Day in Tech Hist. Until tomorrow, take care. Day in Tech History is copyright 2015, JMP Enterprise and Geekazine.com.